As soon as the plane landed in Munich, I didn't even bother with jet lag. I headed straight to the car lover's paradise, the Mercedes-Benz Museum. I was holding Carl Benz's autobiography, still thinking about his dreams of changing the world with wheels. I wanted to see the car kingdom he built, from the world's first three-wheeled car to the latest electric concept car. Every floor of the museum felt like a moving car history book. But as I toured the whole place, I couldn't find that little car that once made city life smarter. The Smart. This tiny city elf, born in 1994, somehow doesn't have a place in Mercedes-Benz's glorious history. It was like a fleeting visitor, coming then quietly leaving. But maybe it's this forgotten history in the museum that's worth telling. Smart's 30-year journey, its rise, its shine, its transformation, and its current confusion, reflects the huge changes in our time, from how we move around cities to how we live our lives. The Smart story began with a romantic cross-industry idea. In the 1990s, Nicholas J. Haig, the founder of Swiss watch Giant Swatch, looked at the congested city streets and thought, why not create a city car as refined and compact as a watch? He partnered with Mercedes-Benz, and that's how Smart was born. From the start, the idea was all about making life easier, not chasing speed or long-distance travel, but making city life more relaxed. The original Smart Fortwo was just 2.5 meters long, but it solved one of the biggest headaches of city life: parking. It could easily park sideways in half a parking space and zip through narrow, old European streets like an elf in the city. Back in those days, owning a Smart was a lifestyle choice. It wasn't because people couldn't afford a bigger car, it was about choosing a smarter way of living. But while the dream was big, reality was tough. Midway through, Swatch pulled out and Mercedes-Benz took the wheel alone. Unfortunately, this little elf never really made money for Mercedes-Benz. In fact, it reportedly lost 4 billion euros over 20 years. By 2020, Mercedes-Benz had to find a new parent for it, Geely. This East meets West partnership was a practical move. Mercedes-Benz wanted to offload the burden and Geely was looking to expand internationally, and that's how the hybrid Smart was born. Mercedes-Benz shaped its design and Geely gave it the tech soul. In the Stuttgart showroom, the Smart, but inside it's powered by Geely's CEA platform, this hybrid identity has also caught the attention of electric car enthusiasts, who love its 800V high voltage system and advanced 3 electric setup.
Smart 现在它的这个用户就是转变就是越来越多的对电池本来就对电池感兴趣的人，或者说本来就是电车用户，他们相比品牌，他更看重技术指标，更看重性价比。对品牌的做法是像很多为这个车型的，就是看它的3电，看它的这个充电功率，有很多报告说一下这个在那个充电桩这就400千瓦充电桩一下给拉爆。
Here's where the problem lies. Consumers walked into the showroom expecting both Mercedes-Benz quality and cutting-edge technology, but when it came to after-sales service, they faced a harsh reality. The most awkward situation happens in the repair shop. Mercedes-Benz and staff who are used to working with Mercedes-Benz cars find themselves completely lost when dealing with Geely's high-voltage system. It's like a chef trying to cook Chinese food when they're trained in French cuisine. No matter how skilled they are, it just doesn't work. And the worst part, waiting for parts. A small part needs to be shipped from China and waiting weeks for it has become the norm. The gap between expectation and reality has left German owners saying, when we bought the car, it was Mercedes-Benz. When we need to fix it, it's Geely. Trust is built in the showroom but shattered in the repair shop. This inconsistency in service has put Smart in an awkward spot, stuck between not being Mercedes-Benz and not fully being Geely either. What's even more bittersweet is the Smart's growth in size. As the brand fully shifted to electric vehicles, those classic little cars like the Compact and Agile, 4.2 and 4.4 were discontinued, becoming a memory for an entire generation. In their place, the new Smart number 1, Smart number 3, and Smart number 5 models, built on Geely's vast platform, emerged. A clear trend is that the new cars are getting bigger and bigger. The once tiny 2.5-meter cute car is now a 4.2-meter giant. Behind this shift is a tough battle between maintaining the brand's soul and the need for practical profits. Mercedes-Benz probably wanted to keep that unique personality, but Geely's real investment needed real returns. In the face of business reality, the classic small size, Smart's core identity had to compromise with the market demand for larger vehicles. So Smart found itself in an identity crisis. Old fans felt betrayed and new buyers who just wanted a regular SUV asked, why choose this one? Smart got stuck in the middle, losing its image between disappointed old fans and confused new ones. The hybrid Smart hasn't exactly been a hit in Germany. In the first 9 months of this year, Smart's 3 new models sold only 3,218 units, a huge 55% drop compared to last year. The best seller, still the smallest one, the Smart number 1. What's even more interesting is that compared to last year, when only 12,000 new smart cars were registered in Germany, over 70,000 used smart cars are still circulating in the market. What does this data show? Germans still love smart, just not the smart of today. In the smart showroom in Stuttgart, I saw the new Smart number 5 surrounded by a bunch of used Fortwo cars, like an outsider crashing a reunion of old friends. It took center stage but somehow still felt out of place. Outside, the large parking lot was filled with discontinued 4.2 and 4.4 models. They're still active in the used car market, continuing their mission. Suddenly, I understood the sadness of the old German owners. When a Smart grew up to survive, it went from being a finely crafted city car to just another regular electric vehicle. What they lost wasn't just a small car, it was the ease of parking right in front of a flower shop without blocking traffic, the freedom to zip through ancient streets, and the philosophy of less is more in life. There may not be a spot for Smart in the Mercedes-Benz Museum, but in the memories of countless European city dealers, that 2.5-meter long metal car will always hold a special place. It wasn't just a car for commuting. It was a belief that even in the busiest cities, there's still a way to live elegantly. On Smart's official social media, old owners' comments expressed this sense of loss. However, it seems like Smart is aware of this issue. The brand is planning electric successor for its classic models, with the 4.2 successor Smart number 2 and the 4.4 successor Smart number 4 already in the works. This could be a hopeful sign. After the painful growing pains, Smart is starting to look back and rediscover its original purpose, making city life smarter. After all, true wisdom isn't about blindly growing bigger and stronger. It's about always remembering why you started, just like the first Mercedes-Benz in the museum, which wasn't about proving how fast cars could go, but about answering how humans could move better. The story of Smart is far from over, but we don't know if the market will still pay for the original Smart when the little elf returns.